Hi folks, welcome back. We're going to do a new project. Some time ago, a few years ago, I would say maybe the first Valentine's Day that came around when I started the YouTube channel, I did a bear with a heart. And we're going to do another bear, but it's going to be holding a jar of honey, and it's going to be called my honey bear. So I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm going to try to do it out of a cone project like we have now. We've done a lot of our projects. Remember, we did our sitting sheep and animals sitting down. We're going to do the same idea with the bear. It's going to be kind of an interesting little project. The first thing we're going to do is figure out how far his head's going to come down. I would say probably by the time you put the ears in, we're going to kind of mark off those corners because that's going to be your widest part. Let's make sure this is perfectly square. No, it's not. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. We're going to put a line down the center. Now let's get some dimensions for you first. Where did my little measuring tape go? Here it is. Okay, it's about 1 and 3/8 at the top. Okay, well that says about 1 1/8 inches. It's a little bit larger on one side, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. But make it 1 3/8 inches by 1 3/8 inches. The bottom is going to be 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, and the length of it is going to be exactly 3 inches. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to go down a little ways here, and if you want a measurement of how far we're actually going down here, going to see which corner looks about the best. So let's use this corner here. We're going to go ahead and put like a half circle ear here, half here. This is going to come off here. Let me measure that so you know how far to go down. That's a little bit like 1 1/8 inches down from the top. Alright, your thinnest part is going to be the top. So this is going to be the cone, my honey bear cone, okay, project. I try to come up with these these names for these projects. It's kind of getting tougher. I don't know why. I used to just, oh, this is what I'll call it, and that'd be the end of it. So the first thing we want to do right away is we want to establish where the neckline is going to be. So let's do that first. We're going to put a V-cut there. Just kind of work our way into the V-cut there. I'm going to put a V-cut here. You can put a stop cut first in if you're more comfortable doing that, so you know exactly where the center is. Might not be a bad idea if you're new to this to do it that way. I'm going to use my Murphy knife. Seems to be a little sharper sometimes than some of the other stuff I have. And establish which side you want to be the front. Kind of work your way around. There you go. Here, a little bit there. You know, keep working it here. Until you get all your sides cleared up. The next thing we want to do is we're going to establish where the center line is here going across. Alright? We're not going to worry about this other stuff I put up here. Disregard that. Okay, we're going to put a center line this way. Alright. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, the ears are here somewhere, so what we want to do is we want to cut not in front, but not right on the corner either. We want to offset it a little bit. We want to come off right about here, about 1/8 of an inch. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go behind the ear here, about 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little bit more, and I'm just going to go down and cut it. Because remember, behind the ear it's going to be rounded. We have to allow some room for that. Alright, same thing over here. We're going to come back here and we're just going to round it. Just establish where the ears are going to be. Alright. Same thing in the front. We're going to do the same thing. This is our front, so I'm going to mark this as our front, so we know which one's front and back here. I think of these projects and I really don't know. I have a general idea in my head where I want to go with a project, but I really just never know until I start doing these what the heck they're going to look like. Oh, I see I cut that up too far. Let's do that up here. Try to make that even because we don't want anything uneven, so we're going to go a little further in front here. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm going to round this off at the front here. So the face doesn't work out. I always figure, why bother with the rest of the body if the face doesn't turn out like you want. Alright. And because the ears stick out a little bit, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go down a little bit. So let's first round this off. Round off the back as well. And the back comes off a little bit all the way around. Take it down a little bit. And this is going to come back more. Okay. And alright, so this is what you should have. You should have these 2 points and the head pretty well done up. Now, here in the front, we're going to make alright, and we're going to kind of cut this out first. This is an oval shape. Try to get it the same size on both sides, okay? If you're doing it, kind of looks kind of, see how far off I am? There. It's very hard to match sides together. If you're a beginner and you go over this 3 or 4 times, do not feel bad, because all the carvers will look at this, or if you're a seasoned carver or not, you know, you can always improve your skill in trying to match sides up. Alright, I'll be right back.